Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Week of Ages, Week of Ages. How amazing was that? How amazing was that? Wow, wow, wow. I mean, when does that happen? How does that happen? How do you get 6, 7, 8, 9 things that go 1,000, 2,000, 3,000%? Can't make that up. Can't make that up. Hold on. Can't make it up. So crazy. So, interesting. Hold on a second. So everything ran. Text ran. Everything ran. How far do we go? I don't know how far we go. Do we go way up? Do we go way down? Let's see. Today we're down a little bit to start, not a ton. But today's very straightforward. If you break 4,000 and get to 4,009, we will run a ton. Now, these guys, Fed people, are coming out and they're saying all this garbage, but it's not true. So how do you know that it's not true? Okay? You know that it's not true because there's another Fed report coming. So there's another Fed report coming, and they're just making up stuff. We're going to make a decision. If you knew Apple's earnings are coming up, are you going to make a decision? You may make a decision to buy or sell, but you have no idea what you're going to do once the earnings come. So if you're going to get news, before the next Fed meeting, why are you going to make a decision based on this old news, 30-day old news, right? You wouldn't do that. Okay? So that's what's going to happen, but that's in December. So you have all month kind of free reign here on what happens. Okay, now Elon did an interview and said that he sold Tesla because Twitter was going to have some problems and he didn't want it to completely crater. Okay? He did not say if he was done selling. He didn't say if he was going to sell anymore. Don't know. Okay? But what I know is, how about that move in snow? We caught snow. It was at 126. We bought the 132s. They went, 1 to 32? 3,000%. I mean, gee, you can't even make this up. We bought NOW because Sam told you it can go it can go $40 in a day. It went 48 in one day. Why did Sam know this? Sam knew that if the market ran and the CPI was good, Snow would be the first one with text, Snow and Now. Well, Now already had earnings. So if something is sitting at 470, 460, 470, you knew it went to 420 on earnings. So you knew the first day move, if it moved, guys, remember this, if it moved, you knew it would get back to that round number, 400. So when it went to 400, you knew that. So 360 to 400 is 40 points. So if you knew 40 points, that's why you load the 390, so they'd be in the money at $1, and they went to 38. 1 to 38. Okay, then the chips are going. NVIDIA, Lam Research still looked overbought, but it started to go. So we had those at $1, 175. $1.70 to 30. Another one. You can't even make this up. But if Lam Research is running, what else is running? NVIDIA, right? NVIDIA 152s at 1, they went to 10, but the better one was the 157.50s at 17, went to $6, 17 cents. And then obviously there's Netflix. I mean, we just had so many Netflix, and it ran. But the logic is simple. When you get an event, now let me tell you, if you get the next event on the CPI in 3 weeks, and that CPI comes in at 6.8 or less, maybe even 6.5, you're going to get this again, and we're going to go to 4,400. Now, if it comes in at 7.6, you're going to give all this back, and we're going right back down. I don't know what's going to happen, but that's why I tell you we buy both sides. And if you bought both sides with us, and we ended up getting the 3910s, those 3910s went from 5 to 50. If you bought the 3900s and you added a day, they went 5 to 80. They went 5 to 80. And if you bought the puts for 3, you just needed the move up or the move down. And we're going to do the same thing on the next CPI. Now, what happens? I don't know. Depends where we are. And then we see. Okay? So that's what I know. Now, today, do we get a little bit of pullback? We get back in. Let's see. But here's the thing. People don't understand. The fundamental trend change back higher now. Now, your negative is crypto keeps going down, and this guy pulled the biggest scam of all time, and people are just dumb. And let me tell you, the ignorance of people is at an all-time high. An all-time high. Okay? So let's say, and let's say you don't even have the capability to do this, but let's say Chase is going bankrupt. There's a rumor Chase is going bankrupt. Are you going to not go and try and move your money out? You're going to try at least, right? You're going to try. You're just making this up. You're just going to try. Well, FTX is going away, and people still have money there. They never took it out. Go log in and move it to a wallet at least. So that's happening. And then all these other exchanges, people still don't move stuff to their wallet. I'm hearing there's like millions and millions and millions of people, 18 plus million from this one guy. Now, who knows what's true, that still have all their Bitcoin at Coinbase. They don't have it on their phone or it's a MetaMask or independent wallet. They still have it at Coinbase. Whose fault is that? I don't know how to do it, Sam. I'm lazy. So go pay somebody $100 and have them teach you how to move it to MetaMask or wherever, and you don't have the risk of if Coinbase does this bullshit, because they're just as scammy as all these other ones. Now, the beauty of this is, let all this shit go to zero. Let Bitcoin go to 1,000. Everything go to shit. And then it can't affect the market anymore. Okay? So that's what we know. Okay? Interesting. Okay? So today you want to watch the text. Oh, let me look for Miguel. Is he here? Everybody's loaded up today. No. Okay. So that's what we know. He's not here. So you want to see if what this holds, and if it holds, it accelerates. And let me tell you, some of these are monster breakouts. Netflix came from 700. They still haven't guided. Now, I like Netflix here. I think it's going to pop and break. But I also posted something last night, and people were like, what the hell is wrong with this damn guy? It's funny. Because I'm telling you right now, Netflix, if it takes off through 306, it's going to be 322. 322. And then I'm going to go buy puts if they don't announce anything by Friday. Because if you announce a new service, you have to tell me how that service is doing. The only reason you wouldn't tell me how it's doing, ad-supported, is because nobody's signing up. Interesting, right? So just know that. But they're not going to tell you, oh, we started a new service that's doing shitty. They're not going to tell you that. But if they signed up more than expected, they're going to tell you that. We just care that it goes while we have it. Once we sell it, we don't care. Okay? Then you want to see Tesla lead. Can Tesla lead? Can it get through 196, hard number, and get through 200? Then we see. Okay? Interesting, right? And Tex, Snow and Now. If Snow and Now both go down 10 to 15, then we'll start sniffing them. Okay? But what a week. Just unbelievable week. We hit everything. Okay? and then we see. Okay, let's get started. Okay, good morning, everybody. 11:14. Stocks go up, stocks go down. A week of ages. Hope everybody did well. Week of ages, get smarter. Very simple. Okay, very simple. Then we see. Okay? Interesting. Okay. SPX, down what, about 15, 18, somewhere in there, 10. You're at, the only number that matters is 4,009. It's not even 4,000. It has to get through and hold. 4,009, 4,022, 4,051. Okay? 4,100. Downside underneath 3952. 3952. Okay? Goldman Sachs. What a move. 290 to 380. 389, 402. Underneath 352. Avago. What a move. 400 to 515. 521, 529. Underneath 491. NVIDIA. Earnings this week. Do they guide up? I don't know. 169, 181. 181, 182. Underneath 151. Lam Research. Stunner. Underneath 481, but this is so strong. 522. Amazon. 97. 97, 91. Over 103. Microsoft. Very strong, and it led. 231. 216 is now a beast number. If it breaks to the downside, it collapses 216. And 259 up. Snowman. 161, 169, 172, 188. Underneath is 151. And then there's another number now, 126. MicroStrategy. Why is anybody buying this thing? 151. Netflix. 291, 300, 303, 306, 311, and then 322. 322 takes you to 351. Jesus. Apple. 151 under 138. Caterpillar. About to hit a high of year. 239, 241 underneath 219. Deere earnings soon, not this week. 409, 422. NOW. 426 beast. 432 second beast. You never get that. I haven't seen that ever. But when it breaks 432, 477. Jesus. Underneath 281. MDB. So all these other things started to move. MDB slowly starting. This has got 222 written all over it if 200 comes. If 200 comes. Just got to wait. It's not here yet. Tesla. 200, 206. CrowdStrike. 149, 156. Zscaler. 141, 149. PanW. 182, 203. 182, 203. DWAC on the screen this week. Why? Come on, quiz. Why? Come on, quiz. Somebody should know this. Come on, quiz. Nobody's typing. This Trump posted he's going to give you an announcement on the 15th. Now, who knows what it is? Maybe that's tomorrow. So they're going to buy it into tomorrow. Right? I mean, there's not rocket science. Know the news, play the news. Google. Can it get through 100? Enphase, 303. Wow. What a week. Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat. How much fun was that? Then we see. Thanks, everyone.